Hello everybody. In this brief tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can use Boardroom's overview page to get a sense for the trends in your KPIs. So I've come over here under Insights to Overview in the menu, and we're looking at the overview page. So the first thing you'll notice is that you can filter down to look at one brand or all of your brands if you have multiple stores connected into Boardroom. And you can adjust the date range for any of the metrics that we're about to go over. At the top of the screen, we have a list of key performance indicators here, and you'll notice that we have the little scrolling widget here so you can take a look and see some of the other KPIs that the overview page highlights for you right here. And scrolling down from there, we get our first interactive chart in Boardroom. Now these charts are super powerful and pretty fun to play around with. You'll notice that the selected date range block is highlighted here. That means we're looking at the last 30 days of data, as you can see here on the chart. But I can click through any one of these other blocks and take a peek at today or this month or this year, and we can see how the chart updates in real time below. On the left side of the screen, I've got a series of filters that I can use to refine the way this chart is looking even more. So for example, I could look at revenue of one particular product at a time, or groups of products under product types or product tags. Once I've got a set of filters that I like, I can actually set up a view here as well, so that next time I come into the Boardroom tool, I can just load up that set of filters again with the click of a button without having to manually reset them. I can also change the way the chart is grouped in terms of whether it's grouped by day, month, or year, but we do have default settings that are kind of recommended based on the date range that you're looking at. You can also change from a line chart to a bar chart or a radar chart as well, and it will just change automatically for you, which is pretty cool. So I really like these charts. They really help me get a sense for how my data is trending. And now we don't just have this for revenue, but if you scroll down, we have a similar chart for your expenses, net profit, orders, units sold, and average order value. So you can see how this is really just amplifying the degree to which you understand your business and the grasp that you have on your data. Last thing to show on this page is that you can also create a customized scheduled report using this data. So you'll see this Create Scheduled Report button here at the top. If I go ahead and click on that, I get a pretty simple window here that will just fill out together now, and you'll see how these reports work. So first you're going to want to give it a name. Let's say we want to go with the weekly business report. You can enter who should receive this report. So if you have a team of people working on your business, you could put all of their email addresses in here if you wanted to. You can put as many as you'd like. Scrolling down from there, step one, the form says, is to select the time period, brand, and store for the calculations. So we're going to say last 7 days. This is the calculation report period. So every time this report is sent, it's going to look back at the most recent 7 days, and it's going to give me my metrics over that 7-day period. So since this is a weekly business report, we're going to stick with that 7-day time window. Again, you can choose to report on all of your brands or one individual if you have multiple connected into Boardroom. If you happen to be an e-commerce agency, this could be a useful way to send reports to your clients. Step two is to select which metrics you'd like to have included in the report. For now, we just have these 6 metrics available, but by the time you're watching this video, we may even have some other ones that we've included as well. And finally, step 3 is to choose when and how often Boardroom should send this report. So it's pre-selected tomorrow at 9 a.m. You could also choose Monday morning, or you could choose a custom date as well. I'm going to say let's send this on Monday morning, and I'm going to make this report recurring once a week. So Boardroom is going to send this report every Monday morning to the email addresses that I provided, giving me a nice summary of my business. I'm going to click Schedule Send here. I get a success message, and there we go. You can then sort of monitor your existing reports by coming over to Settings and clicking Reports here. And we can see here's that weekly business report that we just created. I get a summary of how it's scheduled here, and I get some options where I can pause the sending or delete the report if I'd like to, or even edit the report details as well. So that's been a good overview, I think, of how to use the overview page in Boardroom. Thanks for listening. This is Charlie. See you next time.